Alright, given the function f of x is equal to sine x and g of x is equal to 3, determine the range of the combined function y is equal to f of x plus g of x. Well, we understand that the combined function y, f of x is sine x, g of x is 3, so the combined function is y is equal to sine x plus 3. Now we know that sine x will have a range of greater or equal to -1 and less than or equal to +1, right? Because if I construct a sine graph, so I'm going to do that here. Okay, let's make this +1, -1. This is like pi over 2. This is pi, so this is also equivalent to 90 degrees. I'm just going to do this in radians, and I'm going to do x is basically between 0 and 2 pi radians. Right, so this is 3 pi over 2, and then this is 2 pi. And if I look at the sine graph, sine 0 is 0, sine pi over 2 is 1, sine pi is 0, sine 3 pi over 2 is -1, sine 2 pi is 0, right? So the graph is going to kind of look like this, right? And it's going to keep repeating, so if you keep adding points, so if this is like 5 pi over 2, then you're going to get, it's basically equivalent to pi over 2. So it's going to keep going. That's why it's called a periodic function. And if you go the other way, negative pi, you're going to get like -1 and so forth. So it's going to keep going. It's going to repeat. But you can notice here that the maximum y value here is 1. Okay, so this is your maximum y value. The minimum y value here is -1. Okay, so this is your minimum. Okay, so because of that, the range is still going to be found in there between -1 and +1. However, because we're adding 3 here, you're going to have to add 3 to your minimum point and 3 to your maximum point. Okay, so the new range here, I'm going to just use a different color, but the new range here is basically 2 and 4 because you're doing a vertical shift 3 units up. Okay, so you look at the range of the parent function, which is sine x, which I did out here, y is equal to sine x, and then I added the transformation to it, and that's your range of your combined function. Right, y is greater or equal to 2, but less than or equal to 4.